No. So why is he opening his new season with a race almost no champion chooses to run? Instead of the safe 60 meters, he is stepping into a brutal 300 meters indoors. What does he know that everyone else does not? And what is he trying to prove before the real season even begins? After winning Olympic gold in the 100 meters and finally standing alone at the top of the sprint world, most champions would protect their crown. They would open their season with a safe 60-meter race indoors, sharpen their start, collect a comfortable win, and slowly build toward the outdoor circuit. That is not what Noah Lyles is doing. Instead, the Olympic champion is opening his indoor season in Florida with a rare 300-meter race. Not the 60, not the 200, a 300. That decision says everything about where his mind is right now. The 300 meters is not a standard championship event. There is no global title attached to it. It is not part of the Olympic program. It is not even a regular feature on the Diamond League calendar. It sits in a strange place between pure sprinting and long sprint endurance. It forces speed athletes to confront discomfort early and hold form longer than they would like. For a 100-meter Olympic champion to choose that race as a season opener is not normal. It is intentional. Lyles understands something about legacy. Winning one Olympic gold changes how the world sees you. Winning in the 100 meters changes how history sees you. The 100 meters is the event that defines eras. It crowns the fastest man on the planet. When Lyles crossed that line and secured gold, he entered a different conversation. Now, he is trying to control that conversation. The talk of greatness no longer feels hypothetical, it is happening in real time. He has world titles in the 200 meters. He has proven himself against the best of his generation, and now he owns Olympic gold in the shortest sprint. But for Lyles, that is not enough. Opening 2026 with a 300-meter race is about range. It is about proving that his speed is not fragile. It is about showing that his engine is growing, not shrinking. Training reports from his camp suggest he is in the best aerobic shape of his life. That is a dangerous sentence for his rivals. Sprinters are not usually praised for aerobic capacity. The 100 meters is explosive. It is built on reaction time, acceleration, and maximum velocity. But the second half of a 200 meters, and especially the final meters of a 300, reveals something deeper. They reveal conditioning. They reveal strength under fatigue. Lyles has always been known for his finishing power in the 200 meters. His ability to stay relaxed off the curve and surge down the straight has separated him from competitors who fade late. If that strength is now supported by a stronger aerobic base, the entire sprint landscape shifts. The 300 meters is a brutal test for that exact quality. The race demands a powerful start, but not reckless aggression. It requires technical precision on the curve and a disciplined transition into the straight. Then it asks a simple question. How long can you hold top speed before the lactic acid floods your legs? For most sprinters, that final 50 meters feels like running through water. Form collapses, arms tighten, knees lift lower. Every flaw becomes visible. If Lyles can run a fast 300 indoors this early in the year, it signals something bigger than one result. It signals preparation. It signals intent. Florida is not random either. Opening in front of a home crowd adds pressure and energy. Indoor tracks can be tight. The turns are sharper. The rhythm is different from outdoor stadiums. That makes the 300 even more demanding. This is not a comfortable opener. It is a statement. After Olympic gold, some athletes struggle with motivation. The chase is over. The dream is fulfilled. Maintaining hunger becomes harder than reaching the top. But Lyles appears energized by the achievement rather than satisfied by it. He has spoken openly in the past about wanting to be remembered among the greatest. That ambition is not subtle. It is central to who he is. He understands that greatness is built across seasons, not moments. A rare indoor 300 meters will not define his career, but it fits into a larger pattern. He is expanding his portfolio as a sprinter. The Diamond League season is still ahead. The Global Championships will come later. This race is about foundation. It is about building a speed endurance base that will make his 200 meters more lethal and his 100 meters more resilient in rounds. Championship sprinting is not just about one race, it is about surviving heats, semifinals, and finals within a short window. An improved aerobic system allows an athlete to recover faster between rounds. It allows them to maintain technical efficiency when others are drained. If Lyles truly is in the best aerobic shape of his life, That could be the hidden weapon of 2026. The 300 meters forces him to tap into that system early. It is controlled suffering. It is a rehearsal for the pain that comes in the last meters of a major final. There is also a psychological element to this choice. When the fastest man in the world steps into an unconventional event, it unsettles competitors. It signals confidence. It suggests that he is not narrowly focused on defending a title, but broadening his dominance. Great sprinters of the past have built legends on versatility. Being feared across distances changes how rivals prepare. It makes them question whether their own training is enough. Lyles thrives on that energy. He is a performer as much as he is a competitor. He feeds off big stages and bold moves. Opening with a 300 gives him a chance to control headlines before the outdoor season even begins. And if the time is fast, the narrative will grow louder. The indoor 300-meter world best is not as frequently discussed as the 60 or 200. That gives Lyles an opportunity. Attacking unconventional records carries less pressure but high reward. It adds layers to his resume without the weight of Olympic expectation. It also builds anticipation. Fans will watch that race not just for the clock, but for clues. How smooth does he look through 200 meters? How controlled is his form at 250? Does he fade in the final stretch or surge? Every detail becomes a preview of what is coming in the summer. There is a strategic brilliance in that. Instead of disappearing into training and reappearing months later, Lyles is giving the public a glimpse. He is letting them see the evolution. The 100-meter gold already validated his speed. The 300-meter opener is about validating his capacity. If he dominates, the message is clear. He is not only the fastest over 100 meters, he is building himself into a more complete sprinter than ever before. That matters when discussing all-time greatness. The GOAT debate in sprinting is ruthless. It demands sustained excellence. It demands range. It demands performances that stand out even in an era filled with talent. Lyles knows that winning once is not enough. He needs to stack seasons. He needs to show progression, not plateau. The 300 meters is uncomfortable territory. That is precisely why it fits this stage of his career. Champions who chase comfort rarely expand their limits. Champions who seek stress grow. By choosing this race, Lyles is embracing stress early. His rivals will be watching closely. They will analyze splits, they will measure how far ahead he is in February, and wonder what that gap will look like in July. There is also risk. The 300 meters exposes weaknesses. If conditioning is not sharp, it shows. If pacing is off, it punishes. If winter training was incomplete, it reveals that immediately. But taking that risk publicly suggests belief. Belief that the work has been done. Belief that the engine is stronger. Belief that the ceiling is higher than ever. That is not the mindset of someone defending a title. That is the mindset of someone trying to build a dynasty. The 2026 season is long. The Diamond League circuit will bring elite matchups. Outdoor championships will test everyone again. But before all of that, Noah Lyles is stepping into a rare 300-meter race indoors and daring the clock to keep up. It is a bold opener. It is a calculated challenge. It is a glimpse into a bigger plan. When he lines up in Florida, the crowd will see more than a sprinter testing himself. They will see an Olympic champion refusing to stand still. They will see an athlete who understands that greatness is not preserved. It is expanded. And if his legs carry him through that final 50 meters with the same strength he has shown in training, the message will echo across the sport. The fastest man in the world is not satisfied. He is evolving. The 300 meters may be rare. The ambition behind it is not. Noah Lyles is opening 2026 the only way he knows how, by racing forward.